So today we're at Indian Steps Museum, and they're having an artifact show, an artifact and relic show. And there are dealers here that are showing some interesting things, and we're going to take a look around and see if we can't talk to a couple of the dealers and see what we see. And then we're going to go over to the museum itself when it opens at 11 and tour the museum. And so hopefully we'll get some shots inside there as well. So we're on to a good day. Adam, how long have you been doing this?
So I've been collecting for 17 years, and then we just started the auction business 2 years ago. So,
and is your auction just artifacts?
We specialize in artifacts. We also do antiques and other stuff, some coins and whatnot. Coins, cards, and artifacts.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we mainly focus on artifacts.
Now, Adam, where do you find this material?
So this was one guy's collection. He collected for 33 years. So he bought, sold. He found some stuff around his house. He lived on an artifact site. So, but yeah, that's a lifetime collection. This is just like 1/12 of the entire collection.
So most of the material has been found somewhere in the earth or something, and now got into it.
Exactly. Everything ancient's been found. Fields, site hunting along the river, things like that. So, yep, it all comes out of the ground. So.
And explain to me about that you do auctions and put in a plug for your.
Yeah, so we run artifact auctions, typically 4 a year, 4 to 5, focusing on mainly the Northeast, but we also do across the country. So we're one of the only ones in the Northeast that do that.
Is it an on-site auction or is it like a computer auction? Or?
Yep, it's both. It's online and it's also on the internet too. So a simultaneous bidding, which helps out. So, and we do professional catalogs, and we actually made a book for Dave's collection. This is Dave's collection right here. So,
what makes the difference in the valuation? Is it the age or the rarity, or what? I assume it's all that, but what specifically is it that you look for when you?
Yeah. So as far as value goes, it just depends on what the artifact is, how old it was. What condition it is, and just what type of it is. So some arrowheads, worth $3 to $5, just your run-of-the-mill ones, or something that's in bad condition. One of our top sells up to like $7,000. So it just depends on the arrowhead itself. Size often has a big component of that too. So.
But the $7,000, was it rare because there was only a small number of natives that used that, or?
It was just the size and the style. There's some styles are more sought after because they're more rare, or they just look better. So a lot of times it becomes an art. So people collect the art of an artifact as well, not just the history of it.
Does the tribe itself make a difference, whether it came from Navajo versus Susquehanna, or?
Sometimes it does, but most of all this, like this stuff is Susquehanna, like the pot. So that makes a difference. It's very distinct. But pretty much before that, the tribes didn't really, they're not documented. So 2,000 years ago, there could be a completely different tribe that's not here anymore because they didn't have any history to write down. It was all oral tales. So it's hard to attribute a lot of these things because most of these are 1,000 to 10,000 years old.
The gentleman that had this collection.
He's still alive. He just moved away from Lamoka Lake, and he's 80 years old. So he travels Europe. That's what he's done to do.
So this was his lifelong collection.
Yeah. Yep.
the other day I saw.
Oh, really?
I forget what I saw.
It's some unusual stone that they used to build this place with.
Yeah, this is a different kind.
And these window designs remind me of the Frank Lloyd Wright
Well,
stuff.
they're stained glass.
There's a pot with like a makeup pot or something in there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Made out of stone. Right here.
Here today.
Well, we're from Shoemakersville in Hamburg area. We came over here to the IACAN Indian Artifact Show.
Did you find anything interesting today that you really like?
We saw a couple of real interesting pieces, but they're going to be coming up for sale in September. So we'll have to wait till then to see if we can purchase them at an auction.
At an auction, then you got to compete against other buyers. Maybe,
Oh yeah,
maybe you could talk them into selling it to you today.
I tried. It didn't work.
So you're also a collector of Native American artifacts?
Correct. I found my first one when I was maybe 10 years old, always out in the woods, and there it was.
And so that started it off for you?
Kind of. My grandfather had a collection too.
And did you inherit that collection?
I did,
Well,
most of it.
Well, that's nice. It stayed in the family. That's good.
Correct.
And did you find anything interesting today that you couldn't live without?
I didn't purchase any, so not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'll make one more trip there.
Well, I don't know. They gave us. We got an armband.
That was for up
Okay.
here.
They said it allowed you in here too.
Okay.
Well, this is a room, I guess, very similar to what the Indians would have made at Hatakiva, where a council room or something on that order. So he probably tried to duplicate that. Of course, naturally, it didn't have a fireplace, but
Well, it would have been in the center.
it would have been in the center. They would have had a fire in the center, yes. But he probably did this similar to what the Indians would have had for their meeting rooms.
And you call it a kiva?
Well, a kiva is an underground hut. Yeah, much similar to this. You would come down from the top. But yeah, it's a great room or something, they call it.
Pueblo Indians took out, and they had ceremonies and things there.
But it's very, very unique.
Right behind you is a store at Akiva.
There it is.
This table is
People would take for a swastika. That is not a swastika. That's reversed. When Adolf Hitler took power in the late 30s, 40s of Germany, he took that symbol, he adopted it, but he reversed it, and it became the swastika. But this represents they call it a rolling log design, or they call it the four directions design. That's what that is. And the Indians stopped using that design roughly the 1940 because of what was going on in the world.
It's beautiful. The light's just coming through so softly.
Well, we've enjoyed the morning here at Indian Steps Museum. We got to go inside and see all the museum artifacts. We saw the relic sales tables up top. We're right by the Susquehanna River. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and breezy. It's not too hot. So we really had a good time here, and we're about ready to head home to go on to our next adventure.